Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Eldridge fam. If you're new here, thanks for following along. I am headed somewhere off of our farm today, which I'm pretty excited about because we have an insane project that we're about to take on our homestead slash farm. We realized that, as you guys know, I've talked about this in other videos, necessity is the need for invention. We're not inventing anything new, but we have a necessity, and we're going to try and accomplish something to help that necessity. I don't know if that makes sense. We have a need, we're trying to fill it. So I am headed to another YouTuber's house who's doing similar to the same thing that we're going to do in the coming future, and we're going to go take a look at his project and help him out, give him a hand a little bit, and hopefully get some ideas for our own project. I had to make a stop to the fried pie shop over in the Arbuckles because they're freaking good, and I didn't really eat a breakfast this morning before I left, so had to get me a chocolate fried pie. We made it! Our palm's looking a little dry, except for that one. That one's nice and full. Oh, y'all, I'm excited to be here. Hopefully we can get some work done. The weather is actually amazing. We had a tornado warning and like crazy storms last night, and somehow when I was talking to Brandon last night, we were like, well, we're gonna have to do something inside. Like, we don't know what exactly we're gonna do because it's gonna be bad weather. Well, it doesn't really look like bad weather. It's actually super nice. So I'm here with the Eddie fam, with Brandon and Stephanie, and we're out here going to take a look at their tiny house shed.
Yes.
Walk us through like what the plan is with this, like what you guys are doing, what your thoughts are.
So if you haven't ever watched any of our videos, we are a family of 6, and we moved out here to 17.5 acres, and we're waiting for a house to be built, and we're living in an RV back here. So 4 kids. We're kind of out of room. We're not out of room, but we have a 10-year-old that we're wanting to give more space. So we ended up purchasing this tiny shed, and we're going to make him a bedroom out of it. And then we've got to have a place to put a washer, dryer, and an ice box and a freezer, because for all that we have to go down the road now, and it'd be nice to have it all here. So Crandall came up and helped us with the shed last time.
You guys remember our video from how long was it? A month or two? Probably at least 2 months. 3 months
ago? Yeah, 2 or 3 months.
3 months ago,
yeah.
I came out here and I helped him put the roof on this shed, which this was going to be their laundry room, but then they quickly realized you've outgrown it.
Yes. Yeah. So we can't do that, but that's the reason why we bought the tiny shed. And once we get in here, try to get an idea of what's going on and see what your thoughts are.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll take a look. We're going to take some measurements. So we haven't told you guys yet. Oh, it's really echoey in there. I'll stand right here. We haven't told you guys yet, but we have had a serious problem now that we've had my mother-in-law staying with us at our house, and we have the new babies, and we have people that want to come and stay. We've got family members. It's the holiday season, and we've realized that our house is not big enough for the 3 kids and me and Marcy. We only have 3 bedrooms. So we're in the process of thinking we might build a tiny house, which we're super excited about, and we're going to take you along for the entire journey. So I thought it was perfect to come up here, help Brandon out on his, and kind of get a feel for what we want to do on ours.
We're inside. As you see, there's tape on the floor, which me and Steph come through and just kind of laid everything out to see how much room we had, and which this was going to be the laundry room. This little square over here is basically where the washer and dryer is going to be. And we're going to put a folding table, but after talking to Crandall on the phone last night about a bathroom / shower, we may end up trying to put a bathroom and a small shower over here. I don't know. We'll see when we get started. And then this end here is going to be where we're going to make the bedroom for our 10-year-old son. He's fixing to be 11. And the reason why we want it this way is our bedroom is right there in the RV, so I mean it's not that very far from it. This area here is basically we put here for washer and dryer, not washer and dryer, icebox and freezer. And over here is where I've got to have some help with Crandall on trying to put like a sink area /
countertop or something.
Countertop, so we could do our dishes over here, eat, because we're gonna put our table over here. Inside the camper, we eat basically standing up or sitting down on dinner trays. But it would be nice to come in and sit down and have a family dinner and not be so crowded. Since we've been out here, we haven't been able to do that.
My hat goes off to these people living in a trailer with all of their kids. If any of you guys have lived in a trailer, they are not big. So this will be a huge, huge improvement for them. Like they said, now they'll have a place to do their laundry. One of their kids will get an extra bedroom. They'll have basically a kitchen, I guess,
yes,
and the laundry room. So super excited to be here to help them. Hopefully we can get this figured out, get it all laid out, and maybe even get some walls up. So we've kind of got it figured out what it is we are going to do. So I'm grabbing my tools out of the car right now to then go get everything set up so that we can start measuring and putting up walls. If you guys aren't subscribed to Brandon and his family, guys, they have an awesome farm and they are doing this the old school way of homesteading, where they showed up to this property with nothing and are literally building it from the ground up. Like, it's insane. I feel like sometimes that's what we've done with our house, where we've had to rebuild the entire thing. But during that, we have had a house the entire time. Guys, they're out here without a house. They're literally like, they've got their travel trailer, they've got the shed that they just bought, they've got their other one, and they've literally, like, when I was here with the last time, they only had this shed that was half done. So from the ground up, they had to run their power, their water, all of that kind of stuff. So super fun and interesting channel, you guys. If you aren't subscribed to their channel, go check it out. And if you like what you see, subscribe to it. Follow them along on their crazy journey. Brandon on cutting duty. He's gonna cut all of the studs that we need for this wall, and I'm gonna start laying it out. So basically he'll cut them, we'll lay it all out here. We're gonna actually build the entire wall, and then we're just gonna stand it up and it'll be done. It's gonna be super quick and easy. Fingers crossed, unless we run into something, which, you know, it's a project, we tend to do that. All right, we got that wall thrown together. It went dang quick.
Yeah.
Brandon was on the saw, I was on the nail gun. We're gonna tip it up and see how we did. Hopefully it's square.
I think it'll be square.
It's gonna be a little tight on the wall there, but. Framing has to be one of my favorite things to do, you guys, because it is so quick. It literally took us, what, like 15 minutes to do the whole thing? And it turned out great.
I think it was your math. Your math kind of went in your head and you knew what to do.
That's right. So it's coming along great. We're just going to finish off the header for the door there, and then we're going to jump on this side and do basically the same thing. Yeah, one on both sides, yeah. It doesn't matter. For those of you that are like, it's not done right, this has zero load to it. Absolutely zero load. So it doesn't really matter. We're just making it as good as it needs to be. Second wall done. Now it's just time to tip it up.
Quick.
I'm like losing my breath.
I know, that's quick.
We're running 100 miles an hour. You're gonna have to move this out of the window, huh?
Yeah, I think it was on the outside.
Y'all, look at this. There was a crayon that was wedged in there and kept the boards from going together. That's hilarious. So if you guys don't remember, I stole this from Brandon last time I was here, and I brought it back, which is surprise, surprise. I can't believe I remembered. But we've got this completely finished. Super happy to be here and help out the Eddy family farm. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, go and check it out. They've got some awesome stuff. Their animals, their house, like I was explaining earlier, they're literally building a homestead from the ground up.
Yes, when we moved out here, or when we showed up, we had a camper, that's it. it was bare ground.
Well, and before that, it was just empty property.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's empty property.
Trees everywhere.
You couldn't even walk through here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's unreal. The trees that we've took down. It's definitely been a journey. We enjoy going back and watching some of the videos from a year
From before?
ago. Yeah, because it's amazing, like everything we've accomplished. So yeah, and it's a dream come true.
That's so cool. They literally had to get the power company out here, the water, like everything. This property was just woods.
Yes,
wasn't it?
we didn't have no power, water, nothing like that. Like I said, our first deal we put was the building, and you know it was rough at first because we got mud everywhere. Now we got rock, so it's just amazing to be able to fulfill our dreams and
One day at a
eventually have
time.
our dream home up there on the hill. So yeah.
So if you guys want to follow along on that journey, I'm going to leave a link down in the description for you to go check out. It would mean a lot to us if you guys went over and checked out their channel. If you like what you see, subscribe to it. Follow them along on their journey. They've got 4 kids, and they're all running around loving the farm life. So I think you guys will really enjoy it. I'm going to head home and check on Marcy and see how the babies are doing. Well, I made it back home. Stopped and got some delicious Mexican food. Marcy always asks me for chips and salsa, so I finally got her some this time. We'll see what she thinks of it. Sean, what are you doing? Marcy says Maverick is dying to go outside with me. And it is amazing weather out here, as you guys have seen throughout the video. So I think I'm going to get Maverick. We're going to go maybe fix a little bit on the duck cage. Oh, hi, Papa. Come give Daddy a hug. Did you just wake up? Yeah. Do you want to go outside? Yeah, let's go outside. Let's get your clothes on. Just change your clothes, change your diaper, get your shoes. Sound good?
Wait.
Oh, there's one. Now we're finally getting to the duck door. So I bought this other electronic door, which we have one that we've been using on the chicken coop, and it's awesome. It automatically opens and closes depending on the daylight, and it has been great. We've loved it. So I bought another one. This is a different company, and we'll see how good it works. We tried to get a sponsor for it, but nobody wanted to sponsor us a chicken coop door. It has been super rainy and muddy and dirty, so we need some of this stuff to dry out. But I think what we're going to do is actually just attach it to the regular door. So I think we're going to mount it right here, which means I just have to get another 2x4 and kind of frame off the little section right there so that it'll then fit and stay on there, and then we'll cut the wire out. The batteries go in here. How many batteries? Hey, swallow your food, bud. Spit it out. Are you all done? Spit it. Go. Or you want to eat it? He's gotten into this habit of just holding food in his mouth. Okay, wipe your face. Wipe your face. Good job. What is this? What is it? Good job. My phone died when I was filming that, and so I don't have the finished product of that door. But Maverick and I got it set up, and we tried to get it to work, could not get the stupid thing to work. So I ripped it off of there, and we're going to return it because it was a piece of crap. So I'm going to try and find the one that we got for our chicken coop, because the one we got for our chicken coop was amazing, is amazing. We're still using it, but yeah, we're definitely taking back the other one. Telling me you make YouTube videos without telling me you make YouTube videos. I always have a pile of cords. The computer's always running. It's kind of a mess. Hopefully one day I'll have a desk.
I just hate that it's always in the kitchen. Like, we don't have another option.
Yes. Which brings us to the point that I talked about earlier, which is that we have a new project coming, which will partially solve this issue, hopefully, right?
That's the goal.
That's the goal. So, Mars, tell everybody what our plan is.
I don't really know. Let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out. Okay, if you want to go grab a piece of paper, I'm going to grab some pencils or markers or pens or all of the above. So we're going to sketch this out on a piece of paper, and we're going to throw down some ideas, but please go down in the comments, and if we are missing something or you guys think we could lay it out better, or if you guys have ideas, go leave them in the comment section, and we're going to read through those, and hopefully you guys will be able to create this with us, and we'll be able to create the perfect tiny house. There's a couple things that we need with this, or a couple of objectives, I guess you could say. One being, we need some extra space for storage. We need some storage space.
And we need it quick.
And we need it quick because the house projects, we can't just keep shuffling things around because now as the rooms get completed, we have nowhere to put the stuff because we want to use the space now that it's done. So we need a space for storage.
Not to mention we've spent a lot of money on your tools and everything. So to get those in a place where they're safe, secure, dry.
Out of the weather.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like we've spent a fortune on your tools.
Yeah.
So
we need a place for all of that. The second thing is when Marcy's mom was here, we realized we do not have any space for anybody that comes to visit. And we have visitors quite often, like Marcy's brother and sister and their kids come.
Would like to come
they would
down
come
the
whenever
hall.
they want, yeah. My parents, my brother, all of our siblings, whenever they want to come visit, like we need a place for them. So,
and not to mention, we don't live by a hotel.
yeah, we don't live by anything. So, like, it would be very convenient. Sorry, the babies are crying. They're just doing baby things. We'll go stick a binky in. So that's kind of the two things. What else? And then the last thing is we need an office. So it's somewhere that I can go and it's bad to say it, but kind of get away from Maverick because Maverick likes to just come and sit on my lap and push all the keyboard buttons, which makes it extremely hard. So a place as an office where I can get in there, edit a video, make a video for you guys, and get it out and have a quiet place to be able to do that.
And I can have my kitchen back.
And Marcy can have her kitchen back. And there doesn't have to be a pile of cables.
Which would be a first.
Which would be a first. That is correct. So let's go ahead and we're going to draw this out. We're going to do it 12 foot by 16 foot as of now. That could change, but we're going to base everything off of a 12 foot by 16 foot plan. So you guys are about to witness something that is called, I don't know what it's called. Difference of opinions maybe? Or different ideas. And this is exactly why we have this brainstorming session. So that we can figure out what it is exactly that we want. Paxton spit up all over me. And spit up all of his food. So we're refeeding him. And I guess we'll start with mine. Because Marcy's feeding.
Let me see yours.
So this is basically my design. So the front door is here. So let's just turn it like this, make it easy. You walk in the front door here, and then there's another door here. This is a hiding bed.
Oh.
So this is like a big quote unquote office.
Murphy bed.
Yeah, so a Murphy bed here, and I think a Murphy desk here. So when you have the bed and when people are using the bed, the desk is out of the way. And vice versa. When I'm using the desk, I don't have to have the bed in the way.
So your room is 8 by 12 feet.
Something like that, yeah. I think so. It would basically be half. I don't know how wide a bed is. I think a bed maybe is only, a queen bed is only what, 5 feet across maybe?
Yeah.
So maybe I probably would shrink that down. I'd probably do a foot on each side of the bed.
Yeah.
Because we really don't need that much room. Like it's just, you're literally in there just to sleep. And that's the thing, when people come and visit us, they're in here just to sleep. So that's the bedroom. And then over here would be toilet, shower, or vice versa. It's probably shower, toilet. And then this will be basically a closet where we can stick totes. Because we have a lot of totes. So we could put, I'm thinking like a whole stack of totes in that closet area. And then over here will be just like a countertop space, or maybe it will go this way and then your sink. So one of our goals with this is to make it off-grid. So we're going to run the whole thing with electrical and plumbing, I think. Like I said, we're in the preliminary stages. We're going to run all the electrical and plumbing, and then we're going to try and hook it up off-grid with solar and with rainwater for the water and all of that kind of stuff. But we're also going to have it set up so that when people come to stay, or if we're not using it off-grid, we can also have it connected. Okay, Mars, what do you got?
Well, I don't know how I got way more in mine than you got in yours.
Probably your space was off, but that's all right.
Okay, so this is what I have. I have you coming in the front door right here.
Okay.
And I have this room, which is a 6 by 7 room. Okay. So this would have like your kitchen, a couch, and then you come down the hallway, and your hallway is a 3 by, I guess this whole thing is 12.
3 by 12.
But you have like a room that's 4 by 6 for storage. And then over here you have your bedroom, which is a 9 by 8.5. And then here you have your bathroom, which is a total of 7 feet by 3 feet across. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then in your bedroom you have another closet that's 3.5 by 2 feet.
So I don't know how she had so much room in hers.
I measured everything out too. Even the hallway. 3 by.
But do you know how wide 3 feet is? That's smaller than that hallway.
Well, that hallway's massive.
Okay.
I mean, I'm thinking tiny off grid. You can like walk through it. Kendall, it's not like you're a huge person.
Touche. Okay. Well, which plan do you guys like better?
They're so different. You used your whole thing for like. Why didn't you go into more detail like I did?
Well, I don't plan on having a couch. Like, it's not. In my mind, this isn't a place.
Like a couch or a desk, like.
Like, it isn't a place for me of like hanging out. It's literally like to sleep in or to do office work in.
Well, feel free to sit at a cardboard table the rest of your life because I prefer working on the couch.
Oh yeah, no, I would not sit at the couch to work. Well, I can just say this is going to be a lot harder, I think, than I thought it was going to be. You've extremely overcomplicated it. I thought it was just going to be this simple.
I know you did, but I don't know why we would do that.
Oh, you guys, what am I going to do?
I just figure what's an extra window? We already have it outside.
All right, well, this is rendition 1. Leave your comments down below what we need, what we don't need, and which plan you like better. Mine, the much simpler, less bougie plan, or Marcy's plan that is literally a house.
Crandall's wasting so much space.
I don't know.
I mean, I do like your Murphy bed idea. But
I think
my
we know.
closet idea?
No, I hate the closet idea.
Well, of the desk being like in a like.
No, I think mine's just as good. I think for sure we do a Murphy bed because that way we can add more storage or whatever.
I like the Murphy bed idea, but love, we already have the bed, so to save us money.
It doesn't matter. You build the
Murphy bed?
the frame to do it. Yeah, we would still use our same bed. We would just build our own frame around it.
Yeah, guys, we're getting a new bed.
Yay! Yeah, our bed is awful.
But that's what our guests are gonna sleep on. So please, if you're a guest, don't watch this video. Or don't pay attention to how we describe our bed.
This is the idea. Like I said, we're gonna try and do it kind of like off-grid, tiny house.
He just said house, not shack.
Mine is as much a house as yours is. It just doesn't have laundry and an ironing board and...
We don't even own an ironing board. Well, we're gonna figure this out over the course of the next few days. If you will please comment, can we do polls in our story? We'll do a poll in Facebook. Can we do one in YouTube?
Yeah.
We'll put up polls. Go check those polls out. They'll be live today at lunch on both. So at noon, they'll be live on both channels.
What's the poll gonna be?
Crandall's or Marcy's?
Okay, we might do a little bit of rendition, what?
No, just like this. We're having people.
Just like this?
Yep.
Well, I don't think that either of these are a good final product.
They're not, but at least that gives us a direction to go in.
Okay, more house style or more utilitarian? I don't even know what that word means. More basic or more bougie? We're clearly tired and chasing our tails, so we're gonna end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to subscribe, I guess you can. It would be awesome.
We'd really appreciate it.
We'd really appreciate it if you're already subscribed.
Or follow along.
Or if you're on Facebook, follow along. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. Hopefully we don't chase you away. We'll see you on the next one.